Hello and welcome to Foxy Rocks Reviews. Today's topic will be regarding the Blue Swimming transgender segment. I was actually going to do a product review this week because I've got some couple ones I kind of wanted to advance up the queue, but I say I've been keeping an eye on the kind of the Blue Swimming transgender segment that would I think it was yesterday, the 26th. And I think it really does need to be commented on. Just for people that don't know, for people that are kind of watching the video throughout the UK, Lucy Win is kind of like a female panel show that's aired in the afternoons, and they kind of likened kind of transgender, especially transgender kids, to something that was quote unquote fashionable, and then kind of just casually threw in, oh, it's kind of kind of like the way that kind of bulimia is fashionable or kind of self harm, and the way that they kind of did it, I felt was disrespectful not only to trans but to other people. I think facing other challenges kind of in their lives as well, and I think they're quite disappointed by how it was covered. Not the first time kind of Loose Women has kind of got itself into the spotlight. It kind of made reference to kind of the Christian cake makers who kind of refused to make a cake celebrating a kind of a gay marriage, and kind of threw in kind of casually kind of about the references to being Muslim and ISIS, like they were automatically linked as well. And I think from what I can see and from what I've read, I think it's just a very poorly researched show. I mean, to be fair, this transgender community, it is kind of could become a very kind of a massed kind of a mass media kind of focus, because it's a transgender has become into the spotlight a lot, and I think they're trying to reference that, but I think the way they did it was very crude. I think one of the reasons why I'm kind of reacting to it and why I think I really did have to cover this as opposed to other topics I was hoping to do was I think it made everything very casual. I'm not saying, that things can be linked together and things are equal to other things, but I mean, self-harming, bulimia, are two equally big topics. It's not the first time that they've tried to tackle big topics and not, I feel, done the background research on it. And I think it's actually quite disrespectful, really, to kind of the audience they're discussing, because I find the transgender community is very knowledgeable and is very self-aware as a community, which I think is a great thing. And the way that they kind of, oh no, it's just fashionable, and or just come into the media, they're trying to make an offhand comment, but I think it kind of is causing more harm than good, especially someone who is just coming out and they're kind of not sure and just say, oh no, it's just fashionable. It's very a very casual handoff. I was thinking of kind of how I'm going to wrap up this video, really, because I think just what I've been just giving is kind of my personal gut reaction to kind of what I've seen and what I've kind of caught up with YouTube. I think it's great to see that these topics are being covered on the panel shows and they are being broached. But I do think some background research needs to be done, especially certain like topics, not just the trans topics, but other big topics that they've mentioned, and it has caused offence as well. And I think just a bit of background research would do a lot, because I think it causes a lot of harm, especially if someone is coming out looking for support, and to trivialise those things, I can think personally I could see as potentially being very dangerous as well, just kind of just being a bit unprofessional. But that's my personal review, a personal review of what I've seen. Of course, if you like the videos, you want to see more, please subscribe. And so, you've got any more kind of ideas, got any good news stories, please do let me know.